Good day, everyone. I am Jumaine M. De La Cruz, and I'm the first reporter to Unit 5. My topic is all about types of strategies according to scope. There are two types of strategies according to scope, which can be used in teaching social studies. First, individualized instruction, and second, group instruction. Now, ipapaliwanag ko sa inyo kung ano ang individualized instruction. What is individualized instruction? Individualized instruction, according to the Educational Encyclopedia, is when the characteristics of the individual learners are taken into account more. This can be used in elementary grades if kids in grade 4 to 6 have a wide range of skills and abilities. Teachers should consider the INA of the child or the child's interest, nature, and skill when educating children in grade 4 to 6 according to educators. So, ayon daw sa Education Encyclopedia, ang individual instruction ay ang mga katangian ng individual na mag-aaral na higit na pinapahalagahan dahil magagamit ito sa elementarya kung ang mga bata sa baitang 4 hanggang 6 ay may malawak na mga kasanayan at kakayahan. Dapat din isaalang-alang ng mga guro ang INA o Interest, Nature, and Skill ng mga bata kapag sila ay tinuturuan. Also, individual instruction takes a variety of forms, but they all aim to adjust the 3 essential factors: pace, method, and content. These key variables should always be considered when providing personalized teaching. So, sinasabi dito na ang individual instruction ay may iba't ibang anyo, ngunit hinalayo nilang lahat na ayusin ang 3 essential factors nito. Ito ay ang pace o bilis, method o pamamaraan, and content o nilalaman. Ang mga pangunahing variable na ito ay dapat isaalang-alang palagi sa tuwing magbibigay ng personalized teaching. And the amount of time allotted to a student to understand the material is referred to as pace. Giving them enough time to complete a task or acquire content is necessary because they are in grades 4 to 6 when teaching an easy and a difficult lesson. For example, the time allotted to your pupil should be varied. The time allotted for an easy topic should be shorter than for a difficult lesson. So, sinasabi lang dito ay ang halaga ng oras na ibinibigay sa isang mag-aaral upang matutunan o tapusin ang isang gawain. Para sa mga mag-aaral sa grades 4 to 6, mahalagang i-adjust ang oras batay sa araling ituturo. Ang mga madaling aralin ay nangangailangan ng mas kaunting oras, habang ang mas mahihirap na aralin ay nangangailangan ng mas maraming oras upang matulungan ang mga mag-aaral na lubos na maunawaan ang mga mahihirap na aralin. Sa madaling paliwanag, ang kailangan natin ay pahalagahan ang kaya nilang gawin at huwag silang pilitin na tapusin kaagad. Next is, the method refers to how information is arranged and delivered to students. For slow learners, effective strategies could include breaking down the material into smaller, manageable parts, providing visual aids, using repetition, and giving extra time for practice. Additionally, hands-on activities or interactive lessons can be beneficial. These strategies cater to their learning pace, helping them absorb and understanding the lesson more effectively. The next is, the stuff to be learned is referred to as content. When teaching, consider whether this is a simple or challenging task for them. If the lesson is too simple, split it up into chunks rather than teaching it all at once. children is particular will readily give up and to the point of crying. Will never learn the lesson again. As a result, choose your topic carefully, always tailor it to their skill level. Sinasabi lang dito na kapag nagtuturo ng bagong aralin, mahalagang isipin kung ito ay napakadali o napakahirap para sa iyong mga mag-aaral. Kung napakadali nito, subukang hatiin ito sa mas maliit na bahagi sa halip na ituro ito ng sabay-sabay. Kung ito ay masyadong mahirap, ay maaaring hindi nila maintindihan o maunawaan. Mahalaga ang pumili ng paksang tumutugma sa kanilang mga kakayahan upang mabilis silang matuto at manatiling motivated. Ang isang halimbawa ng individual instruction ay mga batang may kapansanan o special education na nangangailangan ng pansariling paggabay at pagtuturo ng mga guro para sa kanilang pagkatuto sa pag-aaral. And that's all for my topic. Thank you for listening.